for launch in 3, 2.
Logan Case here once again with Gross Magazine. I am standing here today with Chris Taylor Brown of Trapt. Chris, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great.
Doing great? So you guys' new album, Reborn, due to release later this year. Could you give me any idea of when it's going to release exactly? Let your fans know.
Yeah, we're looking at a late September release. We're right in the middle of making it. It's half done, so we just decided to do a little 2-week tour. And then we're going to go another 2 weeks, finish up some drum tracks, do another 2 weeks and tour, and then finish it up probably at late June, and then get it out 3 months later. And yeah, we're excited, looking forward to it.
Last web glance of your video, Bring It, you had 920-something likes and 10 dislikes. If you could say something to those 10 fans that gave you the dislike, what would you say?
I'd say find another band.
Find another band. Well, you heard it. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. So, speaking of your single, Bring It, your lyrics seem to be kind of pointed at somebody, like they were directed towards somebody or something. Could you give me some kind of
it's just, it's funny, it's like, in Trapt, we do whatever we want musically, because that's, why we started the band, is so we could, explore what we wanted to do in music. And sometimes we'll go soft, melodic, heartfelt songs, and sometimes we'll go raging hard songs, and so it's sometimes you read fans or haters or whoever it is just going like, oh yeah, this song's not hard, or that song's not hard, or whatever. And sometimes you get fans go, this song's too hard, or I want a song that's softer. It's like, for us, it's like you got to embrace everything we do to be a real fan of our band. I think you can't just be like, oh, I like one song, or I like that, that song. So it's just like, I was reading something, and some fans were like, oh, your Only Through the Pain record was like too soft and this and that, and it was just kind of pissed me off. And that I just wrote the lyrics. Me and my wife actually helped me out with them, and yeah, she totally helps me with a lot of stuff. But we just the chorus kind of came from that, and then the lyrics we just kind of went back and forth on, and it was funny. It was just an interview we read that we were kind of, or not an interview, but like just a review or something from our fan or something like that, and it was just like, it pissed us off to the point where we wrote a song about it, and it was like, well, kind of like, let's see you do better, Let's see you put yourself out there, and then satisfy yourself musically, if you're leaning on us to do it,
Well, I'd say, you got 10 dislikes versus 1,000 likes, so
it's pretty crazy, right?
You guys are definitely above average.
I think if we had like 400 dislikes and 600 likes, and we'd be like, oh, maybe.
Yeah, then maybe we'd have a problem.
Yeah, but it's all good,
So in January, Monty left the band. Dylan's now picked up the sticks for you guys. How's that going,
It's awesome, man. Dylan is just incredible. He's done the drum tracks on half all the new songs, and we just recently redid Bring It with him on drums, and did a new mix on it, and it just sounds like even 10 times better, and I think we're going to put that version on the record. I mean, it's the same song, but it's just the drums are just a bit more dynamic than it was before, instead of just so straight ahead. And just the stuff he does is crazy, and he's just such a good-looking guy right there.
He definitely does. Definitely.
But yeah, I think he's going to be in the band for good. So we're good.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. So 2-week tour, short tour. That going well for you guys? I mean.
Yeah. It's awesome. You just do a couple weeks. We're gonna go get off the road. Our last show is April 22nd, and then we got 2 weeks to do some more drum tracks and stuff with Dylan, and yeah, he'll be on every song on this record, drums, and he's definitely got some crazy double kick stuff and super fills and stuff like that. So stuff that I don't think any drum's ever done with Trapt, or any kind of drum stuff in Trapt. So if you're a drummer, you're gonna like it. And then 2 weeks off, and then 2 weeks back on, and we end May 19th in St. Louis at Point Fest, and then we're going to do another month and finish the record.
Awesome. So, Dylan, now he's with the band. You guys are set up. You're happy. What direction do you see yourselves going from here? What's your next step?
just to make a crazy record. I mean, we got like most of the songs written, and we just have to record them and just record them the right way. And we've definitely been adding more programming and electronic stuff than we usually do in the past. We always add electronic stuff at the end and just kind of spice it up a little bit. Mm-hmm. But we're gonna kind of take that to another level on this record. And we're also taking some of the ballady, atmospheric songs to another level as well. So for every hard song, we're going to have one that's ethereal and ambient and all that kind of stuff as well. So it's just doing what Trapt does to the fullest and adding a little bit too,
All right. Well, we always end our interviews here with Gross Magazine with a question. In your life, if you can name one experience that stands out to you as the grossest experience that you've ever had, what would you say it would be?
Oh, I'd just say a few times where you've seen fans just puke from drinking too much, and just remember there was one hefty girl who was on the verge of passing out. You didn't know what was going on in her head, and then all of a sudden, just fucking volcano just erupted from her mouth and got everywhere, all over her, all the way down her into her legs, and it was probably the grossest thing I've ever seen.
Absolutely disgusting. You did an awesome job, Chris. I'd like to thank you so much for the interview.
Thanks,
Wish
man.
you guys the best of luck tonight, man.